So we're back working on the car. I have all the lines for the coolant cleaned out. So now I'm gonna start disassembling the setup and just start tightening all the actual connectors correctly, the coolant lines, everything. I'm just gonna start tightening everything up correctly. So I was watching back some videos that was made recently. I think the camera footage is a little better, but the sound quality was always off. So let's see. I bought the DJI mic. Hopefully these make somewhat of an improvement, because the last 2 or 3 videos, for some reason the mic quality wasn't the greatest. So I'm gonna try this to see if it at least improves. So let me know how it is, guys. So we were working on the CB7. So from the previous clips, I don't know what happened with the volume. I guess it didn't work, but I have everything hooked up now. So this is more or less what the intake piping will be. It comes down from right here, run all over, and goes down there. Still not 100% happy with that, but for right now, that's good enough to make it work. So I'm going to take off this piping because I have to weld everything up. Take off the throttle body because I still have to get the throttle body cable bracket. And once I have that, then, but to find that bracket is a problem. I guess because this is an old style, so it's kind of hard to, it's kind of difficult to find. So everything, this is what came off as one piece. Now my own question is, when I powder coat this, should I keep it silver, have a little nice accent, or just make it all black? Choices. Because I like how everything's kind of silver and black. So yeah, that definitely going black, but like, I don't know. I guess it might just be all black just to make it simple. But more or less, the intake is off. It's all wrapped up. So now I just gotta start figuring out the last little bits of pieces. Like for instance, where I want the intake to go. For right here, I have like a little intake box. I want to have an intake box down here, so this way it can at least filter out the air. But it'll get fresh air from right there. So I don't know. Still trying to figure out that last portion of what needs to be done. So right now, we got a few more parts that we needed. This is to purge the intakes. This is to purge that, so I have to set it up on the welder. This is the cage and throttle body. I may move the map sensor, so I just bought this piece just to see, just in case if it does in fact touch. I'll just move it. And this is the throttle cable I was looking for. It's kind of hard to find this, but I'm gonna install it, and hopefully that allowed me to put everything onto the manifold. I've already cleaned out most of the threads that were a little messed up, so I cleaned those out. I'm going to clean out the inside of the manifold one more time, and basically just figure out the routing for the brake booster line and the brake booster line. The intake temperature sensor is fine, and these other 2 sensors, I don't know which one I want to use, but yeah, so far it will be the manifold intake temp sensor, the booster reference line, the boost reference line, and I think that's all I would need, to be honest. But I'm gonna keep everything together. So to more or less, I have it hooked up. This is kind of how it's gonna be. I can't get the final placement until it's actually in the car, and I have the cable. The cable was purchased, but I had to contact K2 directly to get this one, because I kept ordering the parts that they said would fit, which was this one for the manifold, but it doesn't fit. So I just bought this one, and it looks good. So something like that. So I'm sure it doesn't look like much has changed, because it really hasn't. I had a little oil leak come from the valve cover. You can see down there on where the head and the block meets. So I'll fix that. So it's getting cold. It's basically winter right now. So quick review. Alternator's on. I'm waiting for the elbow to come in so I can get rid of this. I have to get a new belt for this one. The pulley is on. I think it's going to be about a 925/935 belt size to make that completely work. I started plugging in some of the sensors. This is on, but it looks like I have to get me a new cable. The one I have is too short, the OEM Accord one. So I have to get like the RSX one. The cable right now is 30 inches long. So I'm gonna try the RSX one from Hybrid Racing or even K-Tune. Those are like 39, so that should give me enough room to loop it around and come down here to pull, because this is a pull type. So it's gonna have to pull the blade to open it. So it's gonna be hard to make it look good because it has to come over the top or even over here. But we'll figure something out. But so I just have some of the sensors plugged in. I'm just basically testing the system to see if it's reading. And this is further than I got the last time. So everything's hooked up. The ECU seems to be reading. The car is on. It's not running, of course, but some of the sensors are reading. Like, for instance, the air temperature is 32, coolant is 32. Before, these weren't reading. So now I guess the more like base map-ish is in there. So kind of happy with that. So it means most of the wiring is correct. So now I'm just going to try to start buttoning everything up. I still have to wait for the new cable, then lock this up. And honestly, since everything is installed, I could just put all the gasket on for this and call it a day. So originally I bought this offset coupler to see if it will fit. It won't fit. If it was a little bit more steep, it would have worked and I wouldn't have to get the complete 90. So it's either I get this 90 or get one of those little small filters that goes onto the front of the small little mesh filters. But I still don't like that because it doesn't really prevent anything like dirt or anything from getting into the turbo. So that's the reason why I'm trying to actually get like a regular K&N filter or something like that, a cone filter on it. Man, things on there. Whew. So this was expensive, but it did not work. So we're going to try this one. Hopefully this one works. If it fits, this would be great. Now, how do I want to put this coupler on? Ooh. So it's a bit of a tight fit. There you go. Now I got a coupler on. So hopefully I should be able to put like one of those smaller cone filters right here. So this way I can at least filter out the turbo. Just filter out the air for the turbo. But it's quite to be a nice little spot. You get a whole bunch of fresh air coming in. So yeah, I have all the space here. So if I put like a little box here, that funnels into that. Put like a regular filter in the front. That should be pretty cool. But next day's project. So one problem solved. Turbo is tight. Coolant line, the oil line is also tight. So I'm just slowly putting everything together. Make a note of it because I think this is it for the winter. Winter is coming. It's freezing out here, so I will be wrapping up soon. So like I said, since it's winter, I'm probably gonna wrap it up soon. This is a nice little view of everything without the plastic on it, except for this one. I'm just gonna try to put this belt on. It should be a 935, 930. So I'm trying to get that on so I can figure out where to put this line and run it out of the way. You know, just do the little miscellaneous stuff for right now.